Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and so yeah, back to normal now, thank goodness. So Gary's just making me a nice cup of tea.
Yes, my lady.
Say it louder.
Yes, my lady. I'll make you a cup of tea.
At least he knows. Oh, at least.
I should call me Parker.
Come on, Parker, hurry up with that tea.
Yes, my lady.
Oh goodness, I wanted my own slave. Now I've got one. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, I'll show you. Gary bought me a nice bracelet. Here it is. Look, it's very sparkly, and those are purple stones, which is my birthstone. And they're very snazzy. What I liked about it was it doesn't catch on everything. You know when you get a tennis bracelet, quite often it just catches on everything. This is quite nice and smooth. And he got me a bag, like I need another bag, I know, but he did. It's only a small one. This is sparkly, that little thing that says, I've never had a 9 West bag. Seen them around, never had one, but I like the fact that it looked quilted. And it's got this, so yeah, a nice long strap, so yeah, might use that one this evening, but depends if I've got to take lots out with me or not, because it doesn't hold much. Anyway, you'll be pleased to know that I have now found it again. I had put it just in, I've got a little cubby here, and I put it in there, and then, you know, I was ill and slept and slept and slept and slept more. So let's do the ones that on Monday was, as a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can. I know that feeling. I must be a Jedi. And then Tuesday, which is, do you know, I know it's Monday for me, so this must be tomorrow for you. Because as you know, my today is your tomorrow. Your tomorrow, my yesterday. So we got what looks like some kind of thrusters. I don't know what that is, but you know, thrusters. It's very topical with 3i Atlas, and it's jets that could be thrusters or sublimated ice gassing, but possibly thrusters, possibly, or maybe, you know, and all that stuff. So let's see if we can find a good joke.
Shall I pick a couple? Yeah.
You can pick some if you want, but I've got to try and there we are. Okay, so I haven't been ticking them off, which is a nightmare because I won't know.
I know what was done.
What do you? How do you know I haven't done it already?
Look at me now and then.
What do you every now and then isn't all? You've got to do the tea first. Yes, me lady. Just take this off. I'll tell you what, we'll do one in the book while we wait for Gary. There we go, for Parker. While we wait for Parker, we'll have one in the book. You know you're over 60 when you really think that you can predict the weather by feeling your shin bones. Don't know about that. Usually it's not my shin bones that ache when it's cold. It's my arm bones. Arm bone. Is that an actual thing? An arm bone. There you go then. Just going to check for what a joke for us. Probably pick one that we've already had. I bet it's got the words in it that I, you know, I'm just going to find the most rudest words he can find for me. I bet.
Have you done that one?
No. When he wanted to see bones, we invented x-rays. When we wanted to see pregnancy, we invented ultrasound. When we wanted to see the brain, we invented MRI. Is a finger up the bottom really necessary for a prostate exam? It didn't say bottom. It said something else. I need something to tick these off. I don't know, you've got them in your hand. I found it.
You've got to do two on this.
Bye bye. Slave driver. What?
Like this.
That one?
This one.
Okay.
And that one.
Top and bottom then. Okay. What? Oh no, I've done Elvis loads of times. We'll do it again because it's funny. What did Elvis say when he loses his hearing aids? You did that one already, Gary. Two friends were talking to each other and one said, maybe you need a hearing aid. Maybe you should think about getting a hearing test. The other person said, why would I need a hairy chest?
I'll do one more.
Oh my goodness. We'll do another one. A second. Two deaf men were signing to each other. The first man asked, what did your wife say when you got home late last night? The second man replies, she swore like crazy. And the first man asked, what did you do then? The second man replies, I turned out the lights. Couldn't see it. Couldn't see her swearing. You're mixing all the pages. You're going to make me do another one. This is repayment for making all the tea. Oh, excuse me. All this rocking of the sea really does make me tired. It's going to be weird when look, you've got more over here. You know, when I get home and I'm not doing this, I'll probably be awake for about 4 days solid. Yeah, people, I can't sleep. Why? I can't sleep. One thing I've got to say though is they have some really, really good kind of catering for gluten-free people actually. Because even if when you get, because they always give me my menu the day before and I choose. And at first I used to just choose the gluten-free options. And then there was one time I just said, I'd rather have that though. And they said, just pick what you want and the chef will do it. I'm like, oh, okay. So now I just get on there. Unless it's something like you can't be off having flour in. But mostly he does actually pull out all the stops for me. And while I was, you know, at night when I was just asleep, I made sure that my menu was brought to me so that I could choose it for today. And yeah, really good, really good. It's still studying these. Studying it very carefully. Is that Gary? So yeah, it's been, it's getting chillier, definitely. I've got the door open. If you can hear the waves, that's because, I don't know, I get really hot still. But, clammy is the word.
And
two?
a little one in the middle.
What? What do a rocket and a toilet have in common? What does a rocket and a toilet have in common? They're both headed for Uranus. What's the German word for bra? Stop 'em from a floppin'. Stop 'em from a floppin'. No more jokes today. I'll have none left for tomorrow. Goodness gracious. You know, I didn't have one yesterday. Certainly made up for it today. If you put them in there, I'll never find them.
Finish, I think.
No, I don't think so. You'll have to get writing some new ones then, won't you? Oh, excuse me. Oh. I don't know. It's so tiring. Just rocking. It's so tiring. Went outside earlier. Gary said, let's go out and get some fresh air. I went, you won't get any fresh air out there. That's the smoker's deck. And we opened the door and it was like, No, I'm definitely not going out there. That one's, they can keep that nicotine deck. That's fine. It is a nice promenade deck, but there's a few. You don't need to promenade along the smoke deck. But there was you see them out there in their coats now. But I'm glad I never had that particular vice. Don't have any vices anymore. Oh, boring. Boring moo. I suppose I've got food is my vice. It's not really a vice though, is it? No, not really. Anyway, it's going to come hard being home. It'll be, you know, sometimes there are good things about it, like your comfy bed and your things you're used to. But we both realised that we've got to go back to cooking. It's so nice to have you. I mean, I'll choose this, and this, and then someone brings you some gourmet standard food, you know. It's like, oh, I've got to go back to cooking and shopping and cleaning. I've got a ton of washing. And one of the women at the table we shared with lunch with said, oh, I did all mine yesterday, because every deck has a laundry. And unlike some ships where they will charge you, and even hotels where they'll charge you to do it, it's a laundrette where you can go and just use the machines. And she did all of the washing and then packed it in the case, so that when she gets home all her stuff is dry, because they've got tumble dryers and everything. And I just thought, I don't really want to spend any of my time doing that when I could do it at home. Just bung it in the machine and hang it up. And why would I want to do that? She said, oh, it was very relaxing. I just sat there for 4 hours and read a book. I thought, 4 hours of holiday doing washing. I'll do that when I get back. Can't be doing with that. But you know, it struck me at that point how different we all are. You know. And it is though, isn't it? You kind of, it's always sort of makes me think about, you know, when I hear a little snippet of someone's life, and you just think, oh, never do that. Isn't that weird? It is though. I mean, we are all kind of, what was it Ben Elton used to call us all? Basically farties. We're all a little farties. My hair is tickling me. Oh, that was the lovely sound of Gary flushing the loo. They're very loud. It's like aeroplane toilet. You know, very noisy.
Quick as a flash.
Yeah, it is as quick as a flush. Not flash. A flash flush. Got my biscuit tea. Cheers, guys. It's a bit hot still. Every now and then the engines make really weird noises. And when we were really choppy, when it was really, really choppy, and it felt as if the whole of the back end was out. It almost felt like the rudders were exposed and you could hear them. But
I don't hear it.
No, Gary doesn't hear it, but it was odd. It really was. But when we went on the rib, it was the way he was steering and driving that. It was almost as if sometimes when there was a giant wave, he would accelerate up so that we wouldn't slam back down. But not that he did it all the time. We'd had a lot of slamming. It was
what are you on about there?
that rib.
Oh yeah. I thought you were on about here. Yeah, the rib. Yeah, he did.
No,
I
yeah.
did hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the first bit was here.
Yeah, I did hear that. The rib. Yeah, he did do that. Accelerator to go up.
Yeah.
When the big wave came, he turned the engine off. Then.
Yeah, very odd that. But no, I could hear it here. You know, definitely felt like it was different. This is the Tracy and Gary show today, isn't it?
Yeah. I reckon you should go back to your movie quotes.
My movie quotes. I always use movie quotes.
Well,
Just
they were good.
did you?
The boat out there.
I can't see it.
First boat I see.
No, I can't see a boat. I've got this shut because otherwise it's too much light. But movie quotes.
Movie quotes. You used to do it.
Not as a
Quite a while
thing.
back.
Not as a thing. I used to just stick them in, you know, like as and when one pops up.
I do what?
Go on then.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
We've got a bigger boat. This is big enough. It is. So yeah, everything's sale on the way home, isn't it? No, I mean sale. I mean everything's cheaper. Everywhere's a sale.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose they think, right, no, they've got some money left. I'll get them to spend it. I'm not looking forward to the packing. I've packed some, but I've got to do some more. And yeah, definitely got to figure out. It's sort of you've got to figure out what you want to keep out, what you're going to want to wear.
It's only for 24 hours.
Yeah, true. True that. Yeah. Are you looking forward to being home, Gary?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to?
My own dinner and my own bed and my normal life.
Well, the only trouble with your normal dinner is one of us has to cook it.
Yeah, yeah.
You. You're better than me. So that's the only trouble with that aspect.
Not
Yeah.
on the way home.
What?
You have to buy something. on the way
Takeaway
home.
or something, yeah. Anyway, we've got to go shopping anyway. What are you doing? Just playing with my pop socks. Don't mess about with them. I bought these pop socks to wear with my
Because the
shoes.
classes.
Be good for a lot of things. But I bought them to put in my shoes. And don't do that. It's just misbehaving. Anyway, it just meant that when I wore them, it pushed my feet further in because of the silkiness. And then they were mega uncomfortable, so I never wore them. But if I hadn't done that, then they probably would have been fine. Might have got a bit of a blister, don't know. But I couldn't wear them because when things are silky, they go in easier. And it just pushed me straight into that pointy bit at the bottom. And I thought, oh well, I can't wear them. So I've packed them, and now it's kind of, I haven't got anything snazzy to wear. I'm just going to have to wear my snazzy boots, which are not very formal night, but never mind. I don't care. I don't know what to wear, to be honest. So, yeah, not long now before we're back home. I've got a lot to do when we get home, tutorial-wise, if I manage to get them done.
Packing.
No, when we get home. Oh yeah, I've got to pack orders, got to pack Christmas presents, and I've got to order some, and it's going to be a mega busy time when we get back. I'm really thirsty today.
Got Jamie down as well.
Oh yeah, Gary's son's down for a few days. Will he still be coming?
I'll find out later.
Just had an operation. So yeah, we've got, in a way, Gary said to me earlier, are you looking forward to going home? And I'm just sort of like, no. Because I kind of, I'm enjoying it, and I also know all the work I've got to do when I get back, I suppose, and how busy it's going to be. But these things have to happen, don't they? You can't live. Well, there are people. We spoke to some people earlier on our lunch table, and one of them, they'd just not long met, this couple, although they were probably in their 70s, possibly even 80s. I don't know, they were sprightly, but you could see they were old. And Gary said, did you do many cruises? And he said, oh yes, since we got together, we've done 5 each year for the last 3 years. So that's 15 cruises. So, wow, okay. Must have nothing else that they do.
Short cruise as well.
I don't think so. They probably just spend most of their life. And when they brought around the thing earlier that said about disembarkation, it went, if you are doing a follow-on cruise, or there's another term that they use. And I thought, there's probably people that are just going from one to the other to the other. Because they do say, don't they, that it's better than a retirement home. I don't know about the medical costs. That wouldn't be better than a retirement home. I mean, to be honest with you, if the doctors had been free, I would have got one yesterday or the day before. But they weren't, and I wasn't going to spend the money. So I just Just mega sleep. That was all I had. But, I think if I'd felt worse, then I would have, you know, I just thought, I'll either wake up or I won't. Cheers, guys. This feels like it's, you know, sometimes when there's a sort of a minute crack, when you pick it up, you feel that slight movement. I have to be careful when I pick it up, because otherwise I could wear it. Anyway, I'm going to get off, upload this here video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Might even be home, I don't know.
Bye.
Gary says bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.